What's the deal? What's the deal? It's your boy, who is Hendo, and we back talking sports. So, don't unalive me for this, but I got a take. So, the top 10 players that have scored the most points in the 90s: Karl Malone, Michael Jordan, Patrick Ewing, David Robinson, Mitch Richmond, shooting guard, Hakeem Olajuwon, Reggie Miller, Glenn Rice, Charles Barkley, and his teammate Scottie Pippen. Then it goes Tim Hardaway, Clyde Drexler, Hershey Hawkins, Sean Kemp, Jeff Hornacek. No disrespect to Jordan's era, but how many shooting guards did you hear in the top 10 besides Michael Jordan? Two, three? Mitch Richmond, Reggie Miller, Glenn Rice. That's it. So I said this to say Kobe Bryant had to deal with tougher competition at his he had to deal with tougher competition at his position, which was a big reason why he didn't get a whole bunch of more scoring titles. Now let's look at the 2000s. One second, I'm trying to find this shit. All right. So, in the 2000s, one, of course, Kobe Bean Bryant. Two, Allen Iverson. Three, Dirk Nowitzki, kind of a big man, but he was on the perimeter a lot. Paul Pierce, Vince Carter. Then you got Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, two big men. Then you got Tracy McGrady, Allen Iverson. And then you got Antoine Jameson. So you got forwards and shooting guards make up the majority of the top 10. Kobe, shooting guard. Allen Iverson, point guard, shooting guard, whichever word, combo guard. Dirk, a four, but a stretch four. He was the first stretch four. He was scoring majority of his points from jump shots and the perimeter. Paul Pierce, forward, shooting guard, combo, whatever you want to call it. Vince Carter, shooting guard. Kevin Garnett was a big man. Tim Duncan, big man. Tracy McGrady, Ray Allen, both shooting guards. Then you got Shaq at 11. Antoine Jameson was a forward. You got Richard Hamilton at 12. Sean Marion at 13. Richard Hamilton is a shooting guard. Sean Marion is a forward. Rashard Lewis, forward. LeBron James, point forward. Jason Terry, point guard. Elton Brand was a big man. Stephon Marbury was a point guard, shooting guard combo. Mike Bibby, point guard. Steve Nash, point guard. Peja Stojakovic, point guard. Like, I'm reading you off the competition Kobe had. And the top 10, let's see. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven perimeter scorers in the top 10. Only two big men in the top 10. Only two traditional big men in the top 10 of most points scored by a player in the 2000s. So Kobe was going against tougher competition at his position, and it was combo, small forward, shooting guard combos that was scoring, like Paul Pierce, Dirk Nowitzki. So, like I said, no disrespect to Jordan, but I believe Kobe Bryant had tougher competition at his position. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to Jordan. Once again, I'm gonna say these names. Kobe, one. This is the most points by a player, most points scored by a player in the 2000s. Kobe, one. You had Allen Iverson, who was a shooting guard. Dirk Nowitzki was a stretch four, scored most of his points on the perimeter. Paul Pierce, small forward. Vince Carter, shooting guard. Both combos. Kevin Garnett was a big man. Tim Duncan was a big man. Tracy McGrady, shooting guard. Ray Allen, shooting guard. Antoine Jameson, combo shooting guard, small forward, whatever. Sean Marion, forward. Rashard Lewis, forward. LeBron James, point forward. Jason Terry, point guard. I just went 1 through 16. How many big men you heard? Shaq, Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett. That's three. Three big men that you heard for the most points scored by a player in the 2000s. Let's go back to the 90s. You got Karl Malone, big man. Shaquille O'Neal, big man. David Robinson, big man. Patrick Ewing, big man. Hakeem, big man. Dominique Wilkins was a shooting guard. Mitch Richmond was a shooting guard as well. Reggie Miller. So in the top 10, you got Karl Malone, who was a big man. Patrick Ewing was a big man. David Robinson was a big man. Hakeem was a big man. Charles Barkley was a big man. And Scottie Pippen was on his team. So you had three shooting guards: Reggie Miller, Glenn Rice, and Mitch Richmond. You got Jeff Hornacek at 15. Detlef Schrempf. Two shooters. Not even two real scorers, but it was shooting guards, point guards. Big dog Clifford Robinson. I give you that. Joe Dumars. I give you that. Shaquille O'Neal, Chris Mullin, Dominique Wilkins, Gary Payton, John Stockton. Then you go to Kevin Willis, Rick Smits. Kevin Willis and Rick Smits are big men too. So it's obviously way more big men that was destroying the game that Jordan had to go against. As far as scoring, the top 10 I just showed you already. It's only what? It's three out of the top 10 guys were shooting guards. So that's all. You know what I'm saying? I'm still not disagreeing with nobody, you know what I'm saying, that want to say Michael Jordan is the GOAT, but this is what I'm seeing. Kobe had harder competition, which is a big reason why I got Kobe as my GOAT. Like, I'm going to be real with you. He did almost what Jordan did, but against way tougher competition. That's just my opinion. And I just showed you, as far as the scoring aspect, Kobe had to do it in a slower pace against tougher competition at his position. So that's the only argument I have. Everything else, Jordan is that nigga, bro. Jordan is that nigga. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Like, share, subscribe. I appreciate y'all. I mean, if he your GOAT, he your GOAT. You know what I'm saying? If that's your GOAT, that's your GOAT, my guy. I mean, if you did that to get a reaction, no. Um, but yeah, shout out to y'all. I'll take Clyde. Yeah, I'll take Clyde Drexler over T Mac every day. As far as like, you know what I'm saying, the playoffs. But we talking about the straight up talent. Nah, I'm not taking Clyde over T Mac. Straight up just talent, roll out the ball. Nah. But if we talking about resume and you know what I'm saying, being a winning player and everything, yeah, of course I'm taking Clyde. No, I know Suplex. I'm talking shit to you. I'm talking shit to you. But yeah, man, I that's just what I believe, man. It's just my opinion. Uh, we got about a month before the playoffs. Really hoping my Pistons get it together. You know what I'm saying? I'm really hoping the Knicks lose every last game that they play and Cleveland. But you know, that's an everyday thing. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, that's facts. That's facts, JR. That's facts. That's why you need to go tell T Mac that talent ain't good enough, brother. Hard work, dedication, leadership skills, intangibles matter. I'm trying to tell you. Y'all better get it together. Y'all better get it together, Knicks. But yeah, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Like, share, subscribe. Shout out to my boy Suplex in the building. One of my favorite Knicks fans, even though fuck the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all ball in them too, but you already know what time it is. Until after this year, yeah. But yeah, like I said before, man, this is just an opinion of mine. I'm really ready for the playoffs, man. Definitely. So y'all definitely stay tuned. I forgot about y'all. So today is what? Tuesday? Uh I might do one today. Yeah. You might catch me. Yeah. You might catch me do a StreamYard today, man. Go check out my boy Pull Up Podcast shit too. I was on there earlier this morning. Had to cook a nigga. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Shout out to everybody that showed up so early. I'll be back later though, man. Peace.